busting off into this. I'm going to start a new live stream, and the reason being is that apparently there's been a shooting at the lobby of the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And man, this is fuck, this is ridiculous. So I'm going to actually show you this. Nick Sorter shared this on X, and I'm going to mute my mic and then show this. So apparently the shooter is dead, and I don't I don't understand, honestly, why there's people who are like the left and Democrats are so anti-gun, and then it's the people that are on that side of the aisle that are the ones doing these mass shootings and causing all the violence. And it doesn't, man, I find it infuriating that that this stuff has to continue to go on when it shouldn't be. There, this is ridiculous. We got to cut this shit out. This is stupid. There's no reason for people to be violent like this. Look, Trump is not the Antichrist. He's not the worst person in the world. He's not fucking Hitler. He's just a person. He's just a human being, and he's not causing. Guys, gotta cut this shit out. There is no reason to be like this. We put up from people who are more right leaning. It's like we put up with Biden. We put up with Obama. It's like we've dealt with all this shit. We've got to quit being, so divisive in this country. There is absolutely no reason to be like this. All of us here, we're all the countrymen and women or whatever. Um, we live here. We should be able to exist in peace and stop. What the hell was the point of doing this? You weren't going to get him. This shit happened in the lobby of the correspondence dinner. This isn't even, so there was no getting him. They fired several times and the shooter was killed. What was the point? What did you prove? Nothing. You did nothing. You got into the lobby of this place and you shot a few rounds and then you were murked, as you should be, and now it's over. And you proved nothing. And I'll tell you that this shit has got to come to an end. We've got, as a country, we've got to stop putting up with this crap. It- I don't I really don't understand. It's like this is a hardened target. This is someplace that there's not going to be. You're not going to be able to get to him. Quit this shit. Fucking hell. I I find it's infuriating to continue to see this stuff. These people keep pushing things, and you don't want this to go where you think you want it to go. You don't. This is not something you want to see happen. You people are gonna have to chill. You are. I don't. I don't know. So so I started talking a little bit ago, and I just skipped over the intro. It's like this is something that I've got to go into. Um, I screwed it up, obviously. Needless to say, we've got to calm the political rhetoric in this country. We've got to calm things down a little bit. This is absolutely the most ridiculous crap I've ever seen. So I'm going to pull this over and show this. But there was just a shooting at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. I don't know how long ago this was. It was posted at 7:47 p.m. So this is like 10 minutes ago. But yeah, I'll shut up and play this. Obviously, like obviously Trump was taken out of there by the Secret Service. He's fine. Shooter's dead, right? You've proven absolutely nothing. You've proven nothing except for that you're now a dead dumbass. This we've got to cut this shit out. We have to. Obviously don't know anything about the situation other than what I've seen here. I'm certain that this is going to go all over the internet, but holy shit, calm down. This isn't going to go the way you think it is. Anybody who might see this shit, this is not going to go the way you think it's going to go. You're not in some sort of righteous battle with evil, right? Trump's just a dude. He's just a guy. And he's not Hitler. He's not. He's not evil. He's just a damn dude. And I don't know what you guys think this is proving, but it isn't going to go the way you think it's going to go. This is going to go badly. When you start aggravating the hell out of people, regular people who don't want to have anything to do with this shit, most of us just want to be left alone. And you keep pushing. How many attempts has this been? Then this guy didn't even make it to this. He made it through the lobby. Why would you even open fire in the lobby, you fucking moron? I don't get where people think this is headed. Where if you think that you're proving some sort of political point with this, you're not. You're not. You're absolutely not doing anything for anybody except for ending your own life as miserably as it probably always was. This is just stupid. The level of idiocy that has reared its head in this country it's mind-boggling. It is. I don't know. But yeah, I had to get on here long enough. I saw this and it happened right about the time I ended my stream, and I couldn't not say something. I mean, what the hell? Why not? But you people need to calm down. Calm your shit down, man. You you don't know you don't know what you're going to cause to happen. You really don't. You don't have any idea. The majority, like I said, the majority of this country just wants to live in peace. We want to be left alone. We just want our country to be chill. We want to live our lives, raise our children and our grandchildren, and be happy and not be fucked with. And you guys won't let it happen. You won't. It's infuriating. It really is. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop back off here, but oh my God. I don't know, man. This is fucked up. Anybody who just hopped on, if you haven't seen this, I can show it again. I mean, this is some dumbass open fire at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and Trump was evacuated. You can hear the gunshots. I need to turn this up a little bit. Let me maybe bring this up. I will turn this up loud so you can hear it. You can hear the gunshots. You can see the guys coming over to get Trump, and the camera zooms out, and yeah. So you can see that you got the guy with the all the Service guys and that guy was already dead in the lobby. I say guy, I assume it was a dude, but the person who was shooting, the active shooter, was already dead at that point. And I really don't understand what the holy hell people think is going to happen with this. You're just going to keep pushing and pushing until what? Is that the point? Is the point war? Is the point a civil war inside this country? Because it didn't go real good last time somebody started one. This is ridiculous. It really is. What else is going on? It's the Secret Service. I mean, apparently, okay, hold on.
Oh my
God. This is live. I mean, not live, but.
Oh my God.
So, fun times. Technical issues. I'm an idiot. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't know where we're going here, but it's not a good place. It ain't. I don't know if we've got any information, but it's like the Secret Service they've amped up their game, man. You're not going to. I'm not going to say you're not going to get to the guy, but even if you do, let me put it this way: you think you want something to happen to Trump? You don't. You don't. I don't think that you understand the world of shit you're calling down on yourself if something happens to this man. I really don't think you understand it. And I'm not an avid Trump supporter by any means whatsoever. He's just a human being. He makes mistakes. He says stupid things. He does dumb shit. He gets online and talks shit when he ought not. And but he is the president of the United States. And I'll tell you what, we didn't like it when Biden was president, but guess what? He was the fucking president. And if somebody had attacked him or done something to him, I'm certain that there would be a lot of people upset about it and ready to rise up. Right? The same goes with Obama and G-Dub and all those other guys. You may not like him, but he's our guy. And get over the fact that he's the president, right? And until something happens that makes him not the president, and I'm not talking about going out and killing the guy because that's not the way to get anywhere. But until something happens legally, either he runs out of his term or somebody comes up with something, you know what? And I'll say this again, I'm not politicizing the Epstein files and stuff. I want them to burn the whole damn place down. Release it all. If you hurt kids, you deserve to burn in hell. And that's all there is to it. We shouldn't be protecting anybody. I don't care who it is. If somebody's harming children, they all need to go in straight in the wood chipper. Mr. Chippy, feet first, all the time. That's all day long. And if he's one of the people that's on the list because he did something, all right, bring it up. If you want to get him out of the White House, if he actually did it, put it out there. Right? But just every time you turn around, you see somebody saying something about him being a pedophile, and nobody actually fucking proves anything. But this is not the way to go. It's not, because you're gonna piss off some people that you don't want to mess with. I'm telling you, I really am. I don't. This is some fucked up shit, though. Don't. We got us another one. Hold on a second. Let me get this. You don't actually hear the gunfire in this, and I'm absolutely having a hard time with my microphone and dealing with going back and forth between this, but so, but yeah, being all agitated and shit. um, yeah, the event's over. Um, I mean, honestly, I don't understand what anybody thought they were going to approve with this bullshit. Like the lobby. The lobby? Here's another view of it. Hold on. So yeah, he was rushed out. The subject was or was killed by the Secret Service. President's fine. I really don't. I mean, they did their job. I don't know what the hell they thought was going to happen, but you can clearly hear the gunshots. You can't hear it in this one. The first one I showed, you can definitely hear the gunfire. So I don't know. It's trying to see if there's anything. Yeah, here's another one. So you can see, I mean, it's
We have an announcement. I know everyone's going to want as many details as possible, and right now we don't have that, but I can tell you that our program is going to resume momentarily. And we will have more details to share also momentarily, but for now, please just be patient as we figure out just how much time it will be, but it shouldn't be that much longer. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I don't know that they actually continued that, but so as we go back further in time, and it's talking about they have a subject in custody, but I don't know if that means that that's another person that they have in custody, because every report I see said the shooter is killed.
It is now a crime scene. Secret Service is in custody, has the person in custody. Everything's okay. One shooter, we know so far.
So that just one shooter that they know so far. I don't know. This is. I know I don't even know if my mic was unmuted when I was ranting earlier and flipping out, but it's like, seems like the situation's under control. again, you guys keep poking this bear and you see where it's going to go, and it's not going to be someplace you like. I can guarantee you that. Can't it's you can't continue on down this path and expect good results, and maybe that's what you want. Maybe that is what you want. Maybe you want this whole thing to burn down. And I was saying earlier, it's like if there's a big pedo ring or something, you know what? Put them all out there. Oh, I hope they drop all the names. I don't care who it is. But until such time, stop making assumptions. You don't know. Everybody wants to run their shit and act like they know what's going on, and they want to call Trump a Nazi and call him Hitler and make everybody think that he's the worst person on the face of the planet. You guys haven't seen shit. And I mean that. And I was never in the military, and I've seen some horrific bullshit too. And it's nothing compared to them, but you guys don't have any damn clue. If you don't have any idea what you're talking about when it comes to history, Hitler wasn't even the worst one. If you look at what Stalin did and Chairman Mao, the communist revolutions in China and Russia and stuff, that's like millions and millions of people. Hitler was a rookie compared to some of these people. And you guys act like Trump ain't it. He ain't. He's not even the same damn game. It's not that he's not in the ballpark. He's not even the same game as that. You guys got to cut that shit out. Because you're not going to like the result. You're not. The end result of what happens if this man dies because somebody assassinates him isn't what you want. Because your side is going to lose, and it's going to be horrific. Man. It's going to be bad, folks, and I'm not going to be a panicking. I'm not. That's the last thing in the world that I'm going to do is panic about this situation. I'm really not. I'm just trying to be as matter of fact as I can be. There's no reason that resorting to violence over politics in the freest nation on the face of the planet is probably about the dumbest shit that anybody can pull. The last bastion of freedom in this world. It really is. People want to come from all over the world, from absolute shitholes, and come here and complain that this absolute paradise is somehow or another inferior to the place from which they came. I don't understand that. I really don't. In people who grew up here and had rich parents and went to some leftist indoctrination camp that we refer to as the public school systems or some sort of university or whatever. And they have absolutely no idea what normal people go through in their day-to-day lives. And want to talk like look, this shit doesn't work. Communism doesn't work. Socialism doesn't work. And I don't care how many times you talk about they didn't really actually try it. It just keeps coming up over and over and over again. And like they said on Unsub, it's like history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. If you don't know what's happened, if you haven't lived through some of it, you haven't seen things, you need to sit down and shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. You 20-something little hipster bullshit. Patchouli, man, I'm going to lose my mind. It's like these children don't have any idea what the fuck they're talking about 99% of the time. And they want to get up and act like their little soy boy, skinny arm, David Hogg looking bastards are going to somehow or another rise up and do something, and they're not. You don't even know how to operate the damn weapons that you're trying to use against people. It's like that's why you get murked. Stop it. Cut it out. All right. I'm going to get off of here and go actually do something enjoyable. I just had to get back on here to talk about this and share some of this shit that's going down because I just noticed it before I got off here. So, again, man, try to live a peaceful life. And if they won't let you, then may God have mercy on their souls. I don't understand it.